Cameron, Whitworth women's soccer. Two very competitive matches this past weekend at home against the two top teams in the Northwest Conference. Came up just short in both. Um, Take us back through the weekend, what you saw from the Pirates, and what you were pleased about, and what you hope we improve on.
Yeah, Saturday against UPS. Frankly, expected a little more from them in attack. I think we did a lot to keep them at bay that way. Unfortunately, though, in the end, we make mistakes that cost us goals. And so, really, another mature performance for us. Good in all phases of the game. Comes out with a result that we wish was different. But really proud for how we managed the mentality of the match, how we stepped into to the whole weekend. We talked a lot about the reality that you need to act like champions before you become champions as we keep taking steps forward as a group, and I thought we did that from our approach to the game and for how we handled the moments. So we carried that into Sunday, where in the first half, what is it? PLU has 7, I think, in a row, 7 championships, and they have 1 shot on target in the first half. We completely dominated the first 20 minutes. Would have been a big deal to see ourselves up a goal there and how that influences the game, but didn't. Through the course of that half, I guess, what I just appreciate about PLU is that they don't care so much if they're under pressure. They don't care if they have long periods without the ball. We connected more passes in that match than any other match we have so far this season, and they stay rock solid. So it was an enjoyable battle in that way because they weren't deterred. They were very confident. So through the course of the second half, really all the way up until that 80th minute, we performed really well. We make one mistake, and this is PLU. They capitalize on that with inch perfect finish. Kate Nelson, she covers the ground really well in this transition moment to make a save. But the ball nestles right in the corner, and we go down 1-0. And so easy to become disheartened, but there was no giving up in the game. We push on and push forward, and as a result, that's how we give up the second goal there. Just taking more risks, taking more chances, caught a little bit out on the counter, and they score the second. So, in all, happy with what we gave. We made mistakes. We're in control of those mistakes. We can do something about it, and we're gonna aim to as we continue to walk forward through the season.
Talk about how you're adjusting your training this week with the split schedule. You have a match on Wednesday and then another match on Saturday, as opposed to the usual routine of 2 matches in one weekend.
Yeah, unique week. We play 4 games in like 8 days, so address it where we don't overspend ourselves. For sure, recovery is really important this week. How we sleep, how we eat, how we hydrate, and how we train. So it will be much more tactically focused through the week, more walkthroughs than playthroughs, if that makes sense. And as we approach Whitman now tomorrow, just setting ourselves up to do better with the chances that we create. Once again, we got to put up goals, and so we'll stay focused that way. How we do that, the pictures that we're looking for, and believe that these pictures will score us the goals that we want to.
Talk about Whitman on Wednesday and Linfield on Saturday, the challenges that each of those teams will present.
Yeah. Whitman, being that I know the conference for quite some time, the Eastern Washington rival is like in my blood, I guess. So excited. They're a good side who's scoring more goals right now, but also giving up more goals. We sit in similar places in the table, so it's just an exciting match for that. We have the rivalry for Eastern Washington. We have similar position in the table. We have both groups performing well, but not getting the results that we would both want. So that's going to be a really fun one tomorrow. And then looking ahead to Saturday, Linfield's doing a lot well. but similarly positioned as well. So this week is a big one where we find out, similar places in the table, how it's going to turn out. So we get this kind of motivation. There's always something in a match, a story to write, and we're excited to see how these ones turn out, how we make them go for ourselves.